Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. This is Retro Fun Tech. So Christmas came early. This showed up out of the blue with barely any notice that it was on its way. So I paused my RGB 30 review to quickly do a first impressions video because this device deserves the attention. This is the Ayn Odin 2. So I already unboxed this, but I just wanted to show off the really nice looking box that this came in. I opted for the Pro model. I wanted the middle tier model and wanted the transparent blue because, come on, it's super cool looking. Here is a clip from Ayn's website. You can see that there are 3 different versions of this device. A base model, a Pro model, and a Max model. Now, I haven't had a ton of time with this, hence the title of First Impressions, but I am in complete awe of this device. I know this sounds kind of silly, but I was happy and a little sad when I ordered this. I knew that this will most likely take the place of my favorite Android handheld, the Logitech G Cloud. Sure, you can blow up the comment box about the price, but that is literally the most comfy handheld I have used. That is, until now. The Odin 2 is really, really nice. I don't even think that sums it up correctly. It's amazing. There are a few things that I need for a daily Android handheld. A nice big screen, ergonomics, and some decent power. The Odin 2 definitely has the power, and here are the tech stats. Here you can see the comparison of the size between the Logitech G Cloud and the Odin 2. The screen on the Odin 2 is a 6-inch screen, where the Logitech G Cloud has a 7-inch screen. But you can see the ergonomics are just, they're right there. One thing I really like is the triggers are flared on the Odin 2, and that's really, really nice, along with everything else. So Ayn threw this up on pre-order quite a few months ago, and then announced in October that they were running ahead of schedule. That never happens, especially for Ayn. So it was a gigantic surprise that I got an email saying I had a package coming from DHL, and then all of a sudden it said, hey, it's on its way for delivery. I honestly didn't know what it could be because it didn't tell me all the information of where it was coming from. Anyway, so this thing is a powerhouse. I only threw a few apps and games on here to show off for the video. I just got this in last night. I haven't even installed RetroArch on it, but I will do that for my next video. Let's take a look at some gameplay. I have mostly standalone emulators and some Android games on here. I really just wanted to see how amazing the screen is and just share this with you guys because it's amazing. Now the buttons are a little bit smaller than what I'm used to, especially comparing with the Logitech G Cloud. And the joysticks are also just a tiny bit smaller, but they're very, very nice. And I'm pretty sure that they're Hall effect sensor sticks. So, I mean, they're just going to be amazing. The D-pad looks like your classic D-pad, but it looks exactly like what we get from the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus and the 3. There's front-facing stereo speakers, and that is just super cool. There's also a couple different modes, performance mode, but I'll show that off in my next video. And I'll throw a little bit of emulation in here with the PPSS PP standalone app. PSP is just awesome on this device. I mean, I've only tested it for a very short time, but 16:9 aspect ratio, it's just gonna fill out the screen, as you can see, just fantastically. Listen to those speakers. I barely have the sound up, and the front-facing speakers just sound super crazy loud. It was nice to see that MMJR didn't even flinch when I ran Mario Kart. Usually I get some sort of stutter when the shaders are caching or something right in the beginning, and then it's usually okay if the handheld is decent. But there was nothing. There was no stuttering, nothing at all. I did load only a few games, emulators and ROMs on here to test initially. Yes, I know you have probably seen me play these before, but most of these are my go-to games, so I know what to expect from a device. With that being said, let me know in the comments below if you want to see a specific game, system, or really anything tested. I will try to add that to my review video in the future. But back to the game. It's really nice to see the smooth gameplay and audio on here. I didn't tweak the settings at all except mapping the controller buttons and then toggling the on-screen buttons off. I know this isn't a super high endurance game for GameCube, but it does give me a pretty good idea of what the system can handle. Okay, so I tested this out on the Anbernic RG405V not too long ago, where I nicknamed that handheld the Chunkzilla, so you can check that video out. But don't believe I had this game run that fast on there. This is running super fast. This is also at 3x resolution, and it is in performance mode on the device, but I just wanted to trick it out and see if I could do anything. Other than that, I didn't change any of the settings in the app. So it's running super smooth.
Don't believe we've met. I'm Jack. Jack Skellin. You're not from Halloween Town, are you?
I just can't get over how great it plays God of War. I can't wait to test other things on here. So that's it for my impressions video. Here are my initial thoughts. The Odin 2 is a gorgeous device and doesn't even break a sweat when playing GameCube and PS2. Again, if you would like to see something specific in my review video, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Also, who out there has this device and what are your thoughts on it? As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs some retro fun in their life. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome, everyone, and go play some games.